Live from the rinks in Hauppauge, New York, we welcome you to our continuing coverage of Wednesday night's Varsity on LI Sports Network. And coming up, it's a rematch between two traditional foes as, for the second time this season, the Sachem Hockey Club faces off against the St. Anthony's Friars. Realized my mic was off. But this matchup is about to begin momentarily. For the second time this season, the St. Anthony's Friars face off against the Sachem Hockey Club in a rematch of this season's earlier battle, in which Sachem, powered by a hat-trick performance by no other than Thomas Kunkowski, led them to winning 5-3, and here they are tonight. And they will be experiencing a different change of scenery on the ice for this matchup against St. Anthony's, as they will be without Nicholas Ciani, who is serving a heavy suspension as a result of the last-second fracas between the Sachem Hockey Club and Connecticut-Sayville last Wednesday night. And not only Nicholas Ciani was hit with harsh penalties supplemented by the league, but the same went for Connecticut-Sayville's defensive pairing, most notably Captain Matteo Marchese and George Badyak, not being in the lineup tonight, but there are two men that will for sure be in the lineup tonight, and there you see one of them in goal for Sachem, Alessandro Giulietti, the Long Island Rebels product, and opposite of him, Ryan Burhart, the St. Anthony's Friars netminder, veteran Royals tender in goal as this matchup gets underway. First period of play. St. Anthony's coming into this matchup fourth in the varsity standings with a record of 7-4, and there's a first chance that's swallowed up by Burhart. While the Sachem Hockey Club tries to get back on the right track. And they did at one point during last week, in which they defeated Smithtown Hauppauge last Monday night before falling to Connecticut Sayville in a close comeback losing result. And a win for them would be huge. Their record would improve to 7-5. The same would be for St. Anthony's. St. Anthony's for them, it's all about just staying within the reach of the top three in the varsity division, which is KPC out alone with a record of 8-2-1, followed by Smithtown Hauppauge 8-3-1, East Islip 8-2-1, and St. Anthony's. As Sachem comes in with a chance, and that one just gets sent wide of Burhart by O'Hay. Dylan Smith, the man who picked up the game winner in last Wednesday night's contest against the Bulls, is trying to score another huge goal for the Friars. Here's Alamia. Tyler Alamia plays this one to the other side. Maloney couldn't dish that one ahead cleanly as the Friars take over again, man. Back in comes St. Anthony's. Held off there. Morrow from distance just misses on that chance. Dominic Castiglione, the Long Island Goals product. There's Michael Terry. Now Richie Bovich taking aim at the Friars. He absorbs the big check there by St. Anthony's' Damon Valenti, the former Suffolk Ice Wolf. He's found a permanent home playing for head coach Robert Lund's historic squad, the St. Anthony's Friars, the defending champions of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Gavin Cotta re-engaging with DeLugos as Sachem comes forging back ahead. Monty with a chance, pad save Burhart. Monty and Calbert. Similar to Castiglione, all three play together on the Long Island Goals travel team. All play and all are a part of the Long Island Goals organization. As O'Hay finds space and room to push ahead. Christopher O'Hay. Another huge storyline from last week's game saw 4 players from Sachem's roster abruptly exit the matchup, exit the competition, exit the contest, and that was due to a mandatory PAL Junior Islanders travel practice. But if anything, it motivated Sachem to get back into the contest. Gerard Nealon busting in, slamming on the brakes, and he cannot finish strong there. Put back out in front, and the rebound couldn't be put home either. Mancini at the top. Save made, rebound. And it gets forced wide by D'Andrea. Oh! And that's going to be a penalty. Alessandro Giulietti to the bench as Nicholas Pizarro goes to the ice, and roughing is the call. Nicholas Alamia. And he'll serve for 2 minutes with that derailment. But it costs the Friars, who will have to try to kill off this penalty. Michael Morrow set to take the draw. Sachem enters this contest with the third most power play goals, just one behind St. Anthony's, who has 11. Sachem looking for lucky number 11. Calbert on the hunt. Chiachiaro. This one couldn't be navigated in front. St. Anthony's protecting, wasting time here against Sachem. Smith lost sight of it as he couldn't clear it ahead, and now it does get flown forward by Valente, and playing this one rather way out of the goal was Giulietti. More on Alessandro Giulietti, making his eighth start of the season. He has spent nearly 400 minutes in goal for head coach John LaRochester this season. And of those 300 minutes, more than 40 of them were played against this same St. Anthony's team back in the early days of fall this season, which saw Alessandro Giulietti in the highlight reels on more than one occasion. And that one matchup in which Sachem knocked off St. Anthony's, winning 6-3. Half a minute to go on the Alamia 2-minute penalty. Calbert. Colin Calbert looking for his second goal in 2 games, and he gets knocked down there by Jablonski. Another Long Island's goal product. Back the other way, Nicholas D'Andrea flying in through traffic, tangling his way to the goal, and he's denied there by Giulietti. Just got a piece of the shoulder. As D'Andrea plays it ahead to Lukos. Walks in, save made, rebound. Giulietti prevails. And a tap on the head to the captain by Alessandro Giulietti. Fantastic effort by D'Andrea to almost put his team on the scoreboard first. Here's Lentini. Pizarro knocked down in front. There's a push there. It doesn't get called as everyone scrambles for the loose possession. Hard body check thrown. That's going to cost the Friars yet again. 2 over-aggressive penalties taken by St. Anthony's And Sachem goes right back to the man advantage. And this one is signaled for elbowing. Joseph Lentini will sit for 2 minutes. 4 minutes of power play time so far in this period for the Sachem Hockey Club. And there is a dangerous force to be reckoned with on the ice for Sachem. In the Long Island goals, Northeast Pack product, Dominic Opatisano. O'Hay. Calbert and Opatisano make up for the offense on this power play. Opatisano couldn't get through traffic there. Opatisano fights off Cochran, gets over to Maloney. Maloney feeds it over to Calbert in front. One player sliding into the post and knocking the net off its moorings. It was Tyler Alamia. And it's a family affair here tonight for the Alamia bunch, as both Tyler and Nicholas once again on opposite ends. Maloney gonna get that one on net. Opatisano picks it up. He sends it back to the point. O'Hay from the top, just over the net, off the glass. Maloney trying to get a hold of it. Here's Alamia, able to nudge it back, but he can't connect with Calbert in time, as Sachem goes a minute without scoring on the power play, and Christopher O'Hay takes a hard shot in the neutral zone there by Damon Valenti, and that is going to bring St. Anthony's down to 2 men here. They'll face a 5-on-3 deficit. And despite having a light bench intact, this Sachem team has showed no signs of being thrown off their game, as ironically it's St. Anthony's who takes an early timeout. And one could say that head coach Robert Lund is not pleased with the amount of penalties this team has taken already in this contest. Now 3 of them as a result of trying to make impacts in the physical department, in the physicality department. And evidently it's not provided St. Anthony's with positive results, as it's done more damage to them than it has to Sachem. Although, when you look at their track record, when St. Anthony's is shorthanded, they have accounted for the most shorthanded goals this season with 5, tied up alongside Northport Huntington for the same amount. Sachem Hockey Club trying to pick up their 11th power play goal of the season. This is probably their best opportunity yet to do that. 5-on-3 for the remaining 40 seconds. Calbert, far side, Opatisano couldn't pull the trigger there. Sachem keeps it in the zone. Calbert again through traffic, save made by Burkhart. Back to the point. O'Hay. Calbert. Over across. Back to Calbert, off his skates, receiving that one. Opatisano settling things. Can't get it back over to O'Hay, and it results in a clear for St. Anthony's. Calbert in cruise control as he takes this one around the goal and to the far corner. Opatisano with it now. Opatisano just missing that chance. Giveaway. Gavin Cotta, short-handed. Big save, Alessandro Giulietti. Opatisano back in the zone. Dominic Opatisano dangling to the goal. Pad save, rebound. Another chance thwarted off by the Friars. Two glorious opportunities, but this game remains scoreless. And we talked about St. Anthony's, how dangerous they can be on the shorthanded units when they're shorthanded. And there's a hard body check laid, that time by Jack Mancini in the corner. So despite being warned not to take bad penalties, the Friars not allowing Sachem a single inch of room. And here's another look at the save. Chiacharo inadvertently got upended there by Bizarro. Nicholas Bizarro coming into this matchup after recording a hat trick last Wednesday against Connect Savo. And we'll take another look at the save by Giulietti one more time on this shorthanded attack. That's that long wingspan, enough to deny Cotta a shorthanded goal as this game stays tied at 0. Friars able to kill off every penalty so far that they have taken. Grisiak twisting away from pressure. Valencia in close quarters. Grisiak in front, can't be connected there by Smith. Forced away, breakaway chance. Michael Morrow, just wide. Hard check against the glass there. That time it was Aiden Maloney throwing the body. Pardon me, that was Nicholas Bizarro in this case, number 19 of the Sachem Hockey Club, as this one gets tossed back in. Nealon will locate it in the corner. Pops around the front. Nealon can't keep it under his control. Alameda takes a shot there from Smith. Terry with a shot, save, rebound, double to Niles. Fantastic. Alessandro Giulietti. That one better than the first one. And we'll see if that can provide Sachem with another offensive chance here, as the draw takes place inside their zone once again. Backhand try, up in the air, couldn't be knocked in there by Terry. Terry controlling, coughs it up. Colin Calbert turning on the Jets. Calbert is stopped as the net came off its moorings. And the replay shows it not going in. Not even the replay can change the results and ruling of that. It was very close, but it was the right call there. Another huge scoring chance for Sachem as St. Anthony's prevails once again. Monty springs this one down low. Opatisano will go down to locating. St. Anthony's trying to clear it out. DeLugos gets it back. Takes a hard shot along the glass there by O'Hay. To the half wall. And knocked out of the zone. Calbera will recollect it. Calbera flips it past D'Andrea. Colin Calbera squeezes through DeLugos as Opatisano gets hounded. Now O'Hay trying to get close to the net. Opatisano can't feed it across in time to Monty. He gets it back from him. Nice poke there by Kata. Kata got muscled into the boards. Chance from the top and it goes wide. D'Andrea. Alamia plays it down low. Behind the goal. Tapped around again. D'Andrea. Can't dangle to the net there. Here's Calbert. With more juice in the system. Calbert. Opatisano. Forced into the boards by DeLugos. O'Hay comes in to help out. But Mancini's got it for the Friars. With 45 seconds left, Alamia from the top. O'Hay again in the slot. Save made Berhardt. St. Anthony's popping this one off the boards and into the end for icing. Off the draw, St. Anthony's able to exit the zone. Here they come, flying back in. Dylan Smith with speed. Just misses his chance. Nealon. Chipped down low. Grisiak back in front, couldn't get it over to Nealon in time. Sachem looking for one last rush. St. Anthony's knocking this one out of play. It's another scoreless first period at the varsity level on Wednesday night varsity. Second period about to begin momentarily as the two goaltenders take their respective positions in different nets. For these next 15 minutes of play as we await a goal scorer. And who that will be is the only answer that has yet to be found. And here's Lentini. Can't get it across to Marcusada there. Castiglione waiting in the shadows at the point. Tyler Alamia muscled into the boards there by Michael Terry. Colin Calbert drops it to O'Hay. O'Hay, curl and drag maneuver, trying to get to the net as he's being hounded aggressively by Marcus Sutter, or Jablonski in this case. Alamia, long toss in off the pad of Berhardt, and whistle blown to stop play. Alexander Grisiak ready to take the next draw. Matthew Dan back in the lineup for the St. Anthony's Friars. And it's been a long while since he's suited up for head coach Robert Lund. And pad save made there by Giulietti. He's had a quiet season so far. Has yet to crack the scoreboard to even collect a point in his varsity season debut. Here he is in game number 7, looking to change all of that in any way possible. We're all taking cover there as we didn't know where that one went. DeAndrea, who scored twice against the Bulls, looking to make an impact here in this second period. It only took him less than a minute to get one last Wednesday, but here tonight it's obviously a different story. Neither of these teams have benefited from their many chances so far. Colin Calbert in, another save. Ryan Berhardt shutting the door on the Long Island goals product. Back the other way, St. Anthony's. Nicholas DeAndrea, backhand save, rebound, score! Gavin Cotta and the Friars strike first. A near impossible recovery that would have shook the earth by Alessandro Giulietti. But that would not happen as Gavin Cotta breaks the ice and gives St. Anthony's a 1-0 lead for his 7th goal of the season. After coming oh so close back in the first with a shorthanded tally. Here's DeAndrea with another point on his season resume, his 25th with that assist in 10 games played, now his 11th. 25 points in 11 games played for Nicholas DeAndrea. There is sure to be more to come from Nicholas DeAndrea as this game keeps on going. Pad save, Giulietti. DeLugos working it back to the point. Just sending that one over the nets. As traffic continued to build in front. Sipoli chips this one down low. Lentini muscled into the boards there. Marcusada plays it over to the other side. Alamia Opatisano up ahead, waiting for the feed to get to him. Maybe misses his chance, and he will bust in. But offsides is called before Dominic Opatisano could unleash. Michael Terry ready to take the draw here against Michael Morrow. Two Italian Stallions trying to make an impact here in this second period. Heavy body check laid by Kyle Jablonski on Chiachiaro. Back in the zone, but icing is going to be called. Off the draw, Bizarro looking to get to the net. Bizarro behind the goal. Feeds it back to the point. Monty can't get it back to Bizarro. He'll be carried back the other way. Mancini accelerating with a chance. Just trickling off the glove, but it goes wide. Alessandro Giulietti with another save recorded tonight as Monty springs this one off the pad of Berhart, who couldn't make the cover up. He denies Sachem twice there. Maloney moving in, pinching in to try to get it towards the net. Terry lays the body on Bizarro, keep made at the point by Maloney. Just redirected wide by Bizarro. Back in comes St. Anthony's. Or so I thought, as they had a little bit of trouble there. And Paul Chiachiaro sending that one over the net. Sachem keeping it in the zone as St. Anthony's tries to escape out of their own territory. Heavy collision there between Tyler Alamia and Matthew Dam. Damon Valenti connecting with Smith. Dylan Smith re-engaging. Smith dangling through his legs, feeds it across, but the finish couldn't be made there as this one gets sent ahead, but it's intercepted by Castiglione. Gerard Nealon pedaling. Nealon on the gas. Nealon looking, delaying, slamming on the brakes, giving himself space. Now Smith controls it. Smith deals it over to Nealon. Nealon controlling. Nealon carrying it back to the point. Stopping, firing, just wide. Almost got connected in front by Smith as Grigiak tries to escape from pressure. It is turned over. Calbert trying to dangle through traffic. He's forced wide. St. Anthony's able to stave off Sachem's electrifying goal score as St. Anthony's can't accelerate ahead. Here comes Dominic Opatisano. Crashing into a wall there by the name of Dominic Castiglione and getting offsides. 8.5 remaining here in the second. One goal in the contest so far. It's by that man you see positioned on the right wing, Gavin Cata. Off the draw. Calbert looking to step into one. Feeds it to Opatisano. Opatisano feeds it across. Late man Monty off the glove of Berhart. Another save accounted for by the Friars netminder, who has struggled this season. D'Andrea blocked in front. Cata chips this one, but can't get it over to D'Andrea as Alamia tries to spring it out of harm's way. Cata gets it back. Feeds it back. but too far out of the reach of DeLugos, who has to chase back and grab it. Now it's played between the legs of Cochran, who gets it ahead to DeLugos, but it's quickly turned back over to Opatisano. Alamia. Nicholas Alamia. Now Mancini. Back to Alamia. Chipped off the glass, but it cannot be connected onto the stick of the Rebels product, DeAndrea. Alamia sends this to the near wall, but it's intercepted by DeLugos. DeLugos across far wing. DeAndrea back across, and this one almost got tapped home by Cata. And this one gets stolen away. The runway is clear. Colin Colbert scores! Zoom, zoom, zoom. Tied game. Talk about ludicrous speed. Colin Calbert, number 11 on the year. Point number 20 in his 12th game played. And most importantly, he's got his team on the board, and it makes for what should be an exciting rest of a hockey game. Sauced in front, but it couldn't reach the net that time for the Friars. Chiachiaro. To the end boards, but icing is washed away. One misplayed there by, almost misplayed there by the Friars. Players colliding, descending to the ice. Mancini controlling behind the net. Gets past Bizarro, feeds it ahead, connects with Michael Terry, who loses an edge. And also loses the possession in the process before it gets stolen back. Lentini fighting off attackers, dishes it back to the point. Off the boards, Mancini plays it, throws it in front. This one gets blocked there, and Morrow will carry it in the other way. Michael Morrow flips this one. In deep, Bizarro! Crushed in the corner, but it's going to be a penalty. And Jack Mancini came up a little too early on that hit. So I apologize for the overzealous reaction, as evidently that hit not providing the Friars but a positive result as they go back to the penalty kill, their fourth of the night. Their first in this period alone, which is definitely an improvement compared to the first. O'Hay at the top, dangles, Christopher O'Hay. Calbert, who's got the only goal so far for Sachem. O'Hay in front, just trickling wide the net. It'll be further canceled out and carried in the other way. Nicholas DeAndrea pedaling to the net. Can't finish strong one-handed that time. And he continues to battle hard with Christopher O'Hay. Opatisano with some room to deliver it. And he's going to send it ahead. Alamia back to Calbert. Colin Calbert zooming in again. Calbert drifting back to the point. Feeds it over to O'Hay. O'Hay across far side of Calbert. Oh, that one did not go in. Somehow, Ryan Berhardt kept it out. Up ahead, Calbert back in the zone. Far side, O'Hay. Calbert in the corner. Maloney. One-timer, O'Hay, just wide as it may have gotten deflected. Calbert drops it back. Maloney across. O'Hay again. Soft toss to Opedesano under heavy pressure by Valenti. He's held up against the boards. Sachem keeps it alive. St. Anthony's able to cancel it out and carry him back in the other way. Cata, long toss on net, and it's stopped by Giulietti. He lost sight of it as the rebound almost came free. Calbert with a huge chance there, but Berhard got the glove up just in time. Giulietti deciding whether to play it or not, and he's going to hold up. Tossed ahead, and Alamia will regather it. Alamia ran out of room to take it in back in the zone as this one gets sent around the wall. Kept alive by Smith. 3 minutes left in the second in what has become a very fun and enticing hockey game as this one gets punched ahead. Dylan Smith racing in. Smith saved Giulietti. Rebound. Dan wasn't there in time to grab a hold of the second chance. And Dylan says, oh no! If this does not get called a major, I will be totally surprised, as that was a direct hit to the head by Dylan Smith on the Sachem Hockey Club player. And now the discussion is about whether this is only a 2 minutes or if this is going to be more. And they will take a look at this. Well, there's the evidence right there. We usually don't like to show replays of those type of physical sequences, but because of the implications this could have on the Friars, I just wanted to make note of it in case our viewers did not see it in real time, because that in itself, the principal point of contact on the hit delivered by Smith directly to the head, shoulder right to the head. That wasn't a situation in the sense of a player not being prepared for the hit and having his head down. No, he was aware of the hit, and Smith came full blown right into him with no regard of trying to play the puck. And somehow this is only going to result in offsetting penalties. I am beside myself. But what are you gonna do about it? And I mean, we'll look and see for the update as to what they actually called. And if it wasn't a 5-minute major for head contact, then it must have been a regular 2-minute penalty with the additional 10-minute misconduct on top of it. And that is the result of the sequence. So the official penalties as the Friars work their way to another chance. Stopped, rebound, scramble, score! And it's 2-0. And he's got another one. Pardon me, and it's 2-1. And it's 2-1 as Gavin Cotta provides St. Anthony's with their first lead of the game, and it's turned over. Nicholas DeAndrea, breakaway, running out of room as Giuliani Holmes on, and now we have a disagreement amongst Joseph Lentini and Gregory Monti. And going back to how the penalties were ruled, it's Dylan Smith 2 and 10 for head contact, and then Michael Morrow with the response sticking up for his own man. He gets 2 minutes for roughing, and still with 15 more minutes and plenty of time left to play in this hockey game, and a lot of time for Sachem to get back in this and take over again. You have to wonder, is that ruling going to be the difference maker? Because Dylan Smith is going to be back in this contest sooner than later, folks. It's going to be happening at some point in the third period where he will be on the ice again. As we get another penalty signaled. This time it will show up on the penalty board here. Hooking is the call to O'Hay. He'll sit for 2 minutes. Sachem with 2 guys in the box. Dylan Smith, the lone Friar, staying put for a very long time. We got overtime on the other side, and the same could be here. Yeah, this one keeps on going like this. At the moment, it's 2-1. Kyle Jablonski, far side chance. DeAndrea couldn't get it. Colin Calbert, denied by Berhardt. No shorthanded goal there for number 66 of Sachem. He was close, but close doesn't get it. Your team to the board. And for Calbert, had that one succeeded, it would have been his second shorthanded goal of the year, the most on this Sachem team. St. Anthony's looking for their 12th power play goal. Another save made off the draw by Berhardt, that time on Opadesano. Valenti wraps this one around the wall, and it gets immediately knocked out of play off the stick of Alamia, so we'll try again. Gavin Cotta, one away from the hat trick. Friars strategizing. Oh! And there's a shot from behind by Colin Calbert. DeAndrea with the catch and settle. And now we get another penalty. It's almost becoming standing room only for the Sachem Hockey Club penalty box as Colin Calbert joins Christopher O'Hay and at one point Michael Morrow, but Morrow, he is done serving the penalty opposite of Dylan Smith, who will be positioned in the box still for a very long time. And will continue on in the third period. Half a minute to go. 5-on-3 disadvantage for Sachem. St. Anthony's looking to execute for the 12th time on the man advantage. Contact in front between Giulietti and the hard-charging Valente as he tried to get a piece of that chance. Back in the zone, Mancini sends it in front, almost tapped home there by Kata. That one got fanned on down low as Kata gets it back. Kata trying to twist it back in front. DeLugos, Valente, 3 seconds, kicked away by Giulietti, and time expires. End of 2, on to the third, 2-1 the score, and more chattering between Nicholas D'Andrea and Tyler Alamia. Third period underway. Giulietti making the first stop in just seconds. Back, Gavin Kata for the hat trick. Score! And Alessandro Giulietti is hurt. So the period begins in a way that Sachem doesn't want it to begin, with their goaltender visibly shaken up, but he's standing up and putting his equipment back on after inadvertent contact between him and his defenseman. And there he is. He'll stay in goal, which is a good sight to behold for Sachem as they try to regain the momentum they once had. And it's Gavin Kata who has made the impact for St. Anthony's for a third time tonight. And it's the first of his career playing in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League, where Kata has registered and recorded a hat trick in regular season play. As this one gets sent on over and it gets blocked. And Kata's goal total now accumulates to 9. Back the other way. Opa DeSano, curl and drag dangle. And he loses an edge, crashes into the boards. DeAndrea. And it's back to 5-on-5. Nicholas DeAndrea tripped up there as he tried to make his way through traffic. Nealon. Controlling. Feeds it back to the point. Valenti through traffic, deflection, front rebound. DeAndrea just punted it wide, and Christopher O'Hay takes a heavy run at Nicholas DeAndrea. And it's beginning to get ugly now, folks. Monty couldn't spike that one back in the zone. He flips it back towards the end boards, and it'll be recollected by Cochran. Alamia. Lost it there to the Friars. Lentini gets it back to Cochran. Angled ahead, Marcusada. Fought off that time by Giulietti. Marcusada still on the hunt. Backhand, and it's swiped just wide. Terry finishes with a big body check on Chiachiara. Michael Terry bulldozing his way right there. Chiachiaro. A rough shift for him. And there he goes, almost knocking Terry off the puck there. Those two exchanging words. Calbert. Colin Calbert gets by Nealon. Here's Calbert, the Long Island's goals product. Calbert couldn't squeeze through traffic there. Alamia. Had Dang coming into his area as this one gets knocked out of play. And Morrow will take the draw. And this will not go for icing. Alamia hammered into the boards there by Nealon. Alamia tried to get back at the Friars, but to no avail. St. Anthony's closing in on another chance, but it can't not succeed there. Castiglione sends it across. Griciak stolen away by Morrow. Michael Morrow from distance missing on that chance. Nealon picks it up near the half wall. Avoids the hit that was going to be given to him by Morrow. Chiacharo battered up after a very daunting shift before. Awaiting the puck drop, and there it is. To the end boards. Now it's controlled in the zone by DeAndrea. DeAndrea splitting away from pressure. Score! Nicholas DeAndrea sets up the captain, and it's 4-1. .26 points on the year for Nicholas DeAndrea as he collects his 10th assist of the season. And that one is kicked away by Giulietti as the Friars come in hot once again. DeAndrea behind the net. Can't center it there that time. Jablonski through traffic. Just missing the high-rising glove of Giulietti. Gavin Cotta. And we get a stoppage. This will move the face-off draw outside of the zone. And evidently, with that assist, Nicholas DeAndrea has a season triple-double. Every one of those major scoring categories, he has registered double-digit numbers. Goals, assists, and goals, points, and now assists for DeAndrea in double digits. As he is having another exceptional season. Last year, he led the team with 41 points. And now, as I mentioned before, it's a feisty atmosphere, and it's only going to get more intense. Alamia back in the zone. He'll serve the penalty. And interference is the call. And so that is how this game has started to go, with Sachem falling behind ever so slightly minute by minute, and Michael Terry will join Dylan Smith in the box. He's in it for the next 2 minutes. Sachem trying to get back in this contest. Power play opportunity here in the third period will definitely help them out. The only answer is, will they utilize it to their best advantage? Maloney. Oh, hey. Can't dance his way free past Cochran, and Maloney will pick it up from the deep end. Colin Calvert switching gears as he gets past Cotta. Calvert. Now, hey, keeping it in with the chip play. Can't get it in front to Calvert in time, as this one gets swiped back into the end boards for another clear. Giulietti gave it up to DeAndrea, cutting in, trying to get one on the backhand. DeAndrea fires, kicked away by Giulietti. Monty trying to get by Valenti, who continues to guard him. Valenti. Now Opathisano moves in to try to get a hold of the possession. Opathisano putting on the moves. Opathisano putting Valenti in the rinse cycle there. Oh, hey, shut down at the side of the goal by Berhardt. Calvert escaping. Calvert in front. Opathisano wide of the net. Nealon swipes it out. Kata will further knock it out of the zone. And this will eliminate the rest of the time on Sachem's power play as the Friars kill off the penalty. Obadesano to the net, and he's stopped by Berhardt. He has it in his glove. Second big scoring chance for Obadesano tonight, where he got his way through traffic and possibly before Berhardt registered another stop. Morrow around the wall. Sipley. Back in comes St. Anthony's. DeLugos trying to get the shot off and continues to be jousted. Oh, and score! Snipe City, Joseph Lentini, and that's a dagger. Goes from bad to worse for Sachem, who trails now by 4. Morrow lost it there to the Friars. DeLugos just wide of the net. Rebound Lentini can't pick it up at the side of the goal. Tapped back in the zone. Morrow will recollect. Morrow sauces this one out of his own. Chiacharo not there to get it. Sipley has it. Sipley back in the zone. Steers this one around the wall, and Bizarro will now collect it and cancel it out of the zone. Nicholas Alamia connecting with D'Andrea. Nicholas D'Andrea switching gears. Back in the zone. D'Andrea just wide of the net. Rebound. Back in front, Grisiak back to D'Andrea. D'Andrea protecting, pinned up against the boards. Sachem can't clear it out. Sipley in front, loose, and it's just punched wide, that time by DeLugos. DeLugos, D'Andrea. Final 5 minutes in the contest. Grisiak and Monty mixing it up. DeLugos spins it back in front, but it's intercepted by Calbert. Calbert in the zone. Across. Chiacharo not there. Not able to finish it, but he threw it in front anyway. Had to get the shot off somehow, and he did, as he goes back to the bench. Maloney over to the far wall. Obadesano. Back to Maloney. And ahead to Calbert. Obadesano to the goal. Stopped there. And he had some help in the process, courtesy of Dominic Castiglione, delivering some tight pressure to Obadesano. Some heavy pressure to Obadesano. And up ahead comes D'Andrea and the Friars. D'Andrea just misconnecting with Kata as he delayed far too long that time. Back in front, Kata saved Giulietti, and play is stopped. Under 4 minutes to go, and Dylan Smith is back on the bench for the Friars. And if I'm head coach Robert Lund, I do everything I possibly can to keep Dylan Smith on the bench, because you know Sachem is definitely gonna remember that one. do whatever you can to make sure this game does not escalate. And if you're a Sachem, you want to try to stay away from that stuff because you already have one player not in the lineup due to the incident that transpired last week. You're already without Konkowski and Gandolfo as well, so the last thing you need is another player missing in the lineup. And there's a chance that's denied. Opatisano cannot crack the board at all tonight. Opatisano. Calbert. Smushed to the ice there by Jack Mancini. O'Hay again in front. Calbert trying to get a hold of the opportunity. Calbert feeds it in front. O'Hay couldn't pull it home there on the trigger. Couldn't get the trigger pull to go. Alamia drive, big block. Michael Terry absorbing that quack bomb as Opatisano gets it back. Opatisano. Griciak. And Dylan Smith is on the ice, so we'll see if things get interesting here. Nealon to the backhand, just wide of the nets. Smith in front of the goal. As we embark on the final minute and a half in this contest. Calbert across with the silent backhander. Save made. Rebound bouncing around in front, and it's kept out by Berhardt. Here's Dylan Smith. Smith. Toe drag. Backhander just missing. Dylan Smith. Pad save. Giulietti. Nealon. Coughed it up. And now it's Monty springing forward. Gregory Monty gets by to the net. Stopped by Berhardt, and he holds up. With a minute exactly left on the clock. And luckily for St. Anthony's, the appearance of Dylan Smith on the ice did not result in any ugly moments. Did not result in any extracurriculars, as I previously assumed. But now we've reached the final 50 seconds of play, and this game has been dominated by the Friars, who at first were trailing Sachem after it seemed like it was going to be an ugly trend filled with them taking penalties minute by minute. And at one point to kick off the game, they took 3 straight penalties in a short amount of time, resulting in a very quick and abnormal timeout with the game scoreless by head coach Robert Lund. But whatever was instilled in that team to get them to this point, it worked out in their favor. The St. Anthony's Friars defeat their longtime rivals, Sachem, by a final of 5-1. And the celebration will continue on when these players have a full week to rest and then get geared up for what should be an exciting road to the All-Star break. But for now, we will say so long, good night. Packing it up from the rinks, Mike Calandra, John Lavecchia, and the head honcho on the other side, Nick Quinn. So long, good night, happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you all again soon. St. Anthony's 8-5, and Sachem exiting the ice. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. and goodbye.